The twisted Argentine geniuses at Montraluz are back with another installment in their Dreamcore series. These are mind-bending mazes filled with bizarre imagery, and they really test the limits of players' patience and anxieties. The new maze in this series is called Playrooms, and has quite a different structure from what Montraluz did with Dream Pools and Eternal Suburbia. Where those were quite linear in a roundabout way that can still take hours and hours if players don't pick up on subtle clues, Playrooms is far more devious. Upon first walking into the maze, players are greeted with a sort of garage door with 5 lights. Players need to find generators in different sectors in order to open this door and secure the path to the exit. But putting the exit door at the entrance is deceiving. Between the player and each generator is a locked door and a separate aesthetic biome, usually with its own interior maze obfuscating the location of the generator. There is so much to keep track of. Even finding a key is only so helpful because good luck finding the door it matches again. There's so much in Dreamcore, this maze and the others, that players can only see if they really get lost. Even then, I had moments where I wanted to explore, but it literally scared me to do so because I didn't want to overextend myself and lose any directional awareness I had developed. It can all be lost in a moment. Aesthetically, this environment reminds me a lot of the hallways in the Squid Game facility. At times I was even reminded of Toy Story or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. These playrooms are clearly not meant for kids the size of normal humans. Most toys are the size of the player. There's even some wall doodling that would be physically impossible for anything but a giant toddler. I can't wait until the next drop. Playrooms was a fascinating experience that made my skin crawl even more than the other Dreamcore mazes. If you want to know more about the previous content or even learn a little bit about liminal space art, I'm putting my first video in the description below and on screen right here, so please go check it out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Hegaton today for the best indie games and occasionally a blockbuster or two.